That's so dumb. At least I caught it now. You guys just joined. Yeah, I gotta check that every single time. So all I said so far is today's date numerology, Blood Sacrifice 67. You see in the titles, you didn't miss anything there. Negro numbers. I was showing you how Adam Lastman told us today's gonna be a cesspool based on the date numerology 67, 31, 22, 47. And then Brandy, I love you for always being around, for commenting. Yes, this is a numbers game these people are playing, and they want you to choose the lesser of the two evils. Peace, everyone. Yeah, see, I'm glad I caught that super early. So we literally haven't missed anything. And again, guys, it's crazy. You didn't even need the audio to see this. You didn't even need the audio to see how I opened up CNN and they talk about firefighter dies in fire sparked by gender reveal party. And Rambo was literally just on Wednesday, 2 days ago, on the radio show, because someone called in the last week pointing out how there's a lot of synchronicity between gender reveal parties and fire, because it's the emulation of the binary. They're trying to get rid of the binary and make it into one. Like the twin towers now is the one World Trade Center. Burn equals 53, like gender. I'm gonna link this article in the chat. Anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about or missed the stream, the stream is still on Zach's channel, so you can rewatch the stream. Check this link out. You can follow along. But it's a really well detailed post. This is one of my favorite things Rambo's done. But again, he's done everything he does is super good. But this, the sacred feminine stuff, pretty much the ones mainly with the patterns I see all the fucking time. He just fleshes them out so well. So we'll look at this now. Firefighter dies in fire sparked by gender reveal party. And this happened. He's died in a California wildfire sparked by gender reveal party. Okay, so they're blaming on what happened earlier, but still, it's just they're publishing it today. They're making it more prevalent. This minute 31-second video, 131's the 30-second prime. A firefighter has been killed in the El Dorado fire. The blaze sparked this month by a botch. So yeah, this is what this whole thing's been about. But still, it's just they're telling you about it today. Bring it, like put it more in your face today. And now that's what I want to investigate. I do see the 67, but again, blood sacrifice. Also, get more like water. Going back to the sacred feminine, and how they're trying to get rid of that. How they're trying to burn it away. Gender reveal 62, 64. Gender reveal party 92, 263. The 56 prime, Society of Jesus 56. But that gender 35. The one thing I see here is gender is 109, like 1967 to 19 prime. But I think again they like to be even more specific than that usually. Hey Adam, yeah, more lives for sure. Yeah, it didn't take long at all, Nathan. And yeah, Nathan, you're definitely there on Wednesday, so I know you definitely see what's going on. I mean, it's just silly. They put it right in your face. It's almost like they're mocking Rambo in Zach's radio show. I don't think. I mean, I'm not saying they are, but just sometimes it just seems like that way. How we talk about these things, then they just put it right in the propaganda the next day. But that just goes to show how repetitive they are. Updated at 10:46. Sacrifice 46. Melinda Griffin lost home in fire. Melinda equals 5831. 131. I mean, there's a minute 31-second video, right? On a date with 5831 numerology, we get what? Melinda 131 5831. And 41 Today's the day with 104 days remaining, and Melinda equals 41. When you write out 14, you get 104, 41. Dead 14. 104, 41. The Roman Catholic Church 104. Sings a firefighter. Firefighter 60. 111. Firefighter 666 in the English Sumerian. Catholic Church 75. El Dorado Fire. El Dorado Fire equals 67. So a blood sacrifice 67. From the El Dorado Fire 67 on a day with 67 numerology. You can't make this up. They do, though. This is their stuff. El Dorado equals 74, 38, 142, 43. Gematria equals those, but the 43. This is 52. Masonic. I don't think I did her full name. Melinda Griffin. I just did Melinda. Griffin, 69, 39, 120. Melinda Griffin. Melinda Griffin, 1270, 31st prime. Day with 31 life lesson number. They're really going for this 31, which is the 11th prime. 251 to 54 prime. I'm getting these numbers kind of out now because I think there's more. Lost Home and Fire, as to put it there. Jesuit Order 78, Catholic Church 75, Jesuit 21, Wuhan Coronavirus 210, Lost Home and Fire. They're branding their ritual. The El Dorado Fire was started by a smoke-generating pyrotechnic device used at a party over Labor Day weekend in El Dorado. Labor Day, gender reveal, labor giving birth, that type of ritual. In El Dorado Ranch Park in Yucaipa, about 70 miles east of Los Angeles. Never heard of that place, but it's by the numbers. 167 is the 39 prime. I don't recognize this as a prime number. I don't think it is. Oh, it's a 69 prime. I was wrong. 347 is a 69 prime. Griffin 69. Catholic Church 69. The Jesuit Order equals 69. Always more. I always feel like whenever they brand their stuff, there's always just even a more specific thing they're connecting with that number. For the most part. But as I always say, if they just have a sign, right here, like a sign, they'll say something. It'd be like my numbers for the Jesuits. Like does this say run? See, I don't want to guess this. But I'll give you a clear example without getting too sidetracked. You have police 33, but it'll have just some sign. You have votes. I mean, it's voting propaganda. Election 101. Again, 101's a 26 prime, vote 62, stuff like that. So no clear example I want to show you now. But when they have just a sign or something, I'll show you. Maybe we'll find one. It's just like the Jesuits and the Masons completely branding what they're putting out. Yucaipa 113, Yucaipa 31. Today's date with 31 life lesson number. Blood sacrifice 76. As of Friday morning, the El Dorado fire had scorched more than 21,000 acres and was 66% contained. 21 is the 6th triangular number. Saturn, the 6th planet from the sun. Saturn 21. Couple's 20-year search for extinct fruit finally pays off. Time equals 20. It took them 20 years. And then talk about Australia under it. It's just all this type of stuff. Spider-like venom found in Australian stinging trees. Of course, in Australia, I guess I've said this since day one. This is the programming they give Americans about Australia. That it's just like the biggest savage bush place. Everything there will kill you. That could be partially true. I don't know. I've never been there, but there's people living in Australia. They seem to be well. They seem to be fine until this agenda ramped up, and now they're getting the brunt of it all. But updated 9:30 Saturn 93. Australia is not 93, but I want to see what it is. Oh, it's 3069. Saturn 93 3069, but I feel like this person. Cleveland has dynamic running duo by the numbers. This was the Bengals Browns game. See, that's the type of game I would love to watch because I'm sure that game was probably filled with like 36s, 27s, 117s. I mean, I hope you guys watch this with that lens on because you would have. How would they not do that? You think that they would go that whole game, not show you the Buckeye numbers, the numbers for Ohio, either in the score, stopping the clock on those, just mentioning them. Look, we have Chubb right here. I mean, let's just see what they're doing. Chubb 36-27. Bam. Just like that. Immediately. You see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what I was explaining. Buckeye 36-27. I said, how could they have possibly gone the whole game without showing you this? I mean, they can't even go this again, we can't even get past the image of this bullshit ritual without seeing CHUBB equaling 36-27 like Buckeye. I mean, again, how can you deny this at this point? It could have been any numbers. I'm not trying to toot any horn. Is you have to see how clear these rituals are, how hard they code these things all the time by the numbers. The Cleveland Browns struck the perfect balance within their offense to maximize all the talented pieces found in the roster. After Sunday's brutal loss to the Baltimore Ravens, quarterback Baker Mayfield silenced critics with his performance Thursday during a 35-30 victory over the rival Cincinnati Bengals. The third-year signal caller had plenty of help with running backs Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, providing the league's best 1-2 punch out of the backfield. So it's just bullshit. And it's all by number 216 with the Cleveland area code. I know Zach did a decode on this, but I missed most of it. But I remember that was like the key points because he talked to that with someone, and I was never able to decode the game. But if 216 is a key piece here, you gotta give it to Cleveland. They do things by these numbers all the time. I've shown you way too many examples to not see how they rig at least this particular game. So actually, even a billion times more. I mean, it's over. Nick Chubb, 173, 53 to 16 prime, Ohio to 17 state. What's this? 26-second video. Your guy 26. Baker Mayfield, we're number 6. What have I told you about number 6 in that state? 6 equals 16, 29, 52 to reflection 25, Ohio 25, 16, 29. And then 6 equals 20. These are time numbers. It's the same thing for everything they do. If the government's this way, if everything you see on 10 TV is this way, with Columbus, with Mike DeWine, with Andrew Ginther being boarded with 106 numerology, Columbus 106, why would you possibly think that this is not going to be by the same numbers? You see how LeBron James does things by these numbers? He's what? The Godfather? The Godfather, 72, 207, like Buckeye 72, 27, 117, and 36, reflection 63. That's why they call him the Godfather. He's an actor for the state of Ohio. Easiest pattern to decode. Hands down. Well, again, it's always my opinion when I say stuff like this, because something might be easier for you to see. But I mean, They just keep it so simple with these people, with this state. I mean, I mean, come on. As I'm trying to say, they keep it so simple. It's always 72, 27. The numbers for Buckeye and Ohio. Ohio's not 27, but it's always either that or you'll have like a 47, 16, 61. That's literally what they do. That's all they do. Ohio, Buckeye, time, which is the same as Ohio. That's all they do. Of course, nods to Masonry, to the Jesuits. They'll do 54. Like Columbus, Ohio, 54. But I mean, it's over. I mean, that's why I clicked on this. I wanted to show you if we can get a big old 27 in the Buckeye States ritual, Buckeye 27, and they actually give you this. This has to be, in my opinion, this is the highlight of the stream. I cannot stress enough the importance of that number with Ohio, and you see it right there. Oh my goodness. Look at this. 113, 137 yards, 137 33rd prime. 1218. Oh my goodness. I think if anyone's new, they need a quick refresher. I hope my sound's still coming through. UK may impose a 2-week national lockdown. What a scam. It's so stupid. Yeah, Ohio Day. Always by these numbers. And look, today is the date with 27. You're right. Today's the date with 27 numerology, Ohio 20 or Buckeye 27, 47 numerology, Ohio 47. See, Ohio 47, Buckeye 27. They're talking about the game with the two Ohio teams today. Thanks, Paula. Glad you're here loud and clear. Because for anyone who's not familiar with this pattern, it's not hard to see some examples. Ohio, the nickname, the Buckeye State, right? Buckeye 27, as you just saw. Look at Bleacher Report. So we'll be referring to this picture. We already explained this before we saw it. None of this is after the fact. And here, look at their main anthem, the first on the list. Beautiful Ohio. Beautiful Ohio. Equals 207.72. See that? 72.27. Like Buckeye equals 72.27. 207.7. This is why I go to 10 TV every day and try to find these numbers. And they always show up most of the time. That's why I don't even try to find them. They just show up. So look at their constitution. I mean, there's plenty more, but I'm just showing you a few of them. Ohio Constitution. Look at the preamble. One of the shortest preambles of any state constitution. And look how they contrived it. We, the people of the state of Ohio, grateful to Almighty God for our freedom, to secure its blessings and promote our general welfare, do establish this constitution. Guys, one day they're going to change this. But right now it's 2007, 720. So do you say they absolutely took the time out to encode this constitution, the preamble, to equal 2772? In numerology, you drop the zero. So they're clearly doing 2772. It cannot be any more deliberate. When you reverse alphabetical order, where AS26Z is one, you add all these letters together, you get 2007, and we sum each of them to a single digit, you get 720. So we have that. We have beautiful Ohio, 7227. You understand, it is the Buckeye State, Buckeye 7227. There's plenty more examples. Who's the governor right now of Ohio? That's probably the last main example I'll show you, because there's literally so many examples. He's born what? 1/5 in 1947. 47 is the 15th prime. So born 1547. You see that? Ohio 47. Look at his birth numerology. Born date with 27, life less than number, 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 7, 27, 72 numerology. 1 plus 5 plus 19 plus 47, 72. And on date with 360 days remaining. That's 36. In numerology, drop to 0. Buckeye 36. 72-27. Are you not? Now do you understand why I always emphasize this pattern? Why I'm always trying to look at the 27, and they're doing it right here. In a game of, in Ohio's the birthplace of football. I mean, Canton, Ohio is a Hall of Fame. Football 29, Ohio 29. This is how obvious these people are with their patterns. Hey, Miss Mildred, happy Friday. Glad you're here. Now we can look at some more rituals. Is that an 04 and 84? It looks like a. I kind of want to click on this. Is that an 84 the police chart? It looks like an 04 though. We gotta make sure it's not an 84. It's a 04. Before number for death, Canal Fulton. Oh, in Ohio. Perfect. So we just talked about. See, I was like Canal Fulton. That sounds like Canal Winchester. It sounds like some Ohio shit. And he's in, and it looks like Ohio right here. So look, we actually have another example of Ohio putting out propaganda by numbers. So we already saw their pattern. We're gonna see it more here. But again, as I always say, this is more national news now. It's about Black Lives Matter and stuff. So we'll get more of the Black Lives Matter numbers, racist numbers, a bit more numbers from Masonry. But look at this. A white police chief lays out why BLM protests matter in small towns. See, he's promoting the terrorism. Updated at 6:23. 23 is the ninth prime. And it's coming out on the 18th. And what do we just say? We said, look, today's day with 27 numerology. Buckeye 27, Ohio 47. Someone in the comments pointed out it's Ohio Day. And we scroll down, and we now see this. Well, actually, we saw this earlier, but I didn't know it was in Ohio. But we never clicked on it yet. And now it's Ohio by these numbers. It's just too much. So BLM, they're saying BLM. See, BLM 27. That's what they're saying. BLM in the headline, and not Black Lives Matter. BLM 27, like Buckeye, like Sun 27, 54, 18, and 9. They're the same exact thing. Sun. What is the seal of Ohio? Seal of Ohio. We were just on their Wikipedia page. Should have seen it there. See? The Great Seal of the state of Ohio, the hills, the river, the field, the sun, the big sun right here. They worship the sun. These people are cults. Their flag is what? Is a great conjunction. Thanks a lot, Bobby, for pointing that out. The Great Conjunction is their fucking flag. These people love the fucking sun. Jupiter, space, stuff like that. This is what these people are into, and they're very clear with it in their rituals. A white police chief in Ohio laid out why BLM protests matter in small towns. So even though there hasn't been I gotta make sure there's no audio. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Very good. If anything played, I'd be able to hear it. Even though there hasn't been a single Black Lives Matter protest in the predominantly white city of Canal Fulton, their white police chief wrote an article welcoming them, saying the black community needs us. No, we don't. We need to come together and overthrow the police chief of Canal Fulton, Ohio. That's what we need to do. That's, these fuckers have it wrong. Us? Why are you saying us? He's the fucking enemy. That equals 93. I mean, that's why I said it. You're not gonna get maybe a 27, a 36, a 47, an Ohio number. This one, because they have to code this Black Lives Matter, Black people pattern as well. Catholic Church 132, but 93 like Black History Month. 93, Beyonce Gazelle Knowles 93, Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks 93. The only date Malcolm X and MLK met was a date with 93 numerology. They both died at 39. You see that number right here. Canal Fulton, Ohio. I've never even been there. I couldn't even tell you where it is, honestly. Canal Fulton, Ohio, though, 67. Today's date was 67 numerology. 239 to 52nd prime. Secret Society 166. Canal Fulton 38. Canal Fulton 61 like Ohio. 119 like All Sing I like Start David. Black Lives Matter equals 56. I'm gonna get this. I knew it equaled 259, 106, 56. And it equals 173. So if those come up, Doug Swartz, Canal Fulton's police chief of 8 years, writes a column for a community newsletter currently tackling a variety of topics. This month, he focused on the Black Lives Matter movement after seeing several people on his social media feeds asking why it was necessary to demonstrate, especially in the small town of Canal Fulton with a population just under 5,500. Canal Fulton is about 50 miles south of Cleveland. As I'm telling you, it's always this crap by Cleveland they're putting out. Cleveland, Euclid, Ohio's up over there. Canton, Akron, all, close to Lake Erie is where these people like to operate, it seems. I mean, they operate the whole state, but I mean, we're getting another ritual from out there. And Cleveland just won the football game, Thursday night football. So see this 555 NEW new because NEW all breaks down to 5 each letter. E is just 5, but N the 14th letter, that's 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. E is 5. W is 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. So they called 555. There's like the 555 story tall Washington Monument, which is really 666 because it's underground and whatever. But you see, they're calling it right here. Doug Swartz equals 53 to 16th prime. Again, Ohio 16. African American equals 116. He's here helping, he's here for the African Americans. They need us. That's why they have the African American number in his name. He's being used to participate in this ritual. His name also equals 55, and they're saying 5,500. Canal Fulton, their initials, C's the third letter, F's the 6, CF 36, 36 like Buckeye, Cleveland 33 like Race War. It's also why this is by Cleveland. Thousands have demonstrated in communities across the world to protest and demand racial justice in the aftermath of George Floyd's death. The 46-year-old black man died May 25th at the hands of Minneapolis police with his last moments comment video. About 93% of racial justice protests in the U.S. since Floyd's death have been peaceful and non-destructive, according to new reports. See that 93 again. We were just talking about 93. Or we're not. 93. I don't know if it's in this chart, but Black History Month 93. The black community needs us 93. So do you see how in this propaganda they quote, the black community needs us, that equals 93. And then later on they say about 93% of racial justice protests in the U.S. since Floyd's death have been peaceful. Saturn 93. So you see how they use these numbers again and again and again very specifically. And we can do May 25th till today. That's when they're publishing this. All by these Ohio numbers. It could be Ohio numbers from then till today. That's what I would guess. Because these people are literally that repetitive. But don't be surprised if Black Lives Matter. It was just the Jesuits branding their ritual. Racist numbers. I mean, it could easily be those two. See, African American 116. Oh my God, it cannot be any better. It is literally both of them. African American 116, Buckeye 117, a span of 117 days. It cannot be like what could they have possibly done? Maybe 47 days, a span of 48. Because Ohio 47, nigger 48. But that's like, what I'm saying? This is even more blatant. Oh my goodness, this is mind blowing how they sync this shit up so well. African American equals 116. Barack Hussein Obama equals 116. The first African American president, right? So 116 days from when George Floyd, that whole shit happened when he got shot. Excuse me. Kneel in his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, like the 9/11, how long that happened. But then 117 days. Buckeye 117. I mean, is this some example again? How could you show this video to someone and they just say that was a coincidence? I literally said we're gonna get. Yeah, I said race numbers. It is racist numbers. African American. I'm not identifying as African fucking American. That's all they call African American. African American. That's some dumb term made by the fucking federal government. And there are black people who are offended at that. You can count it as a racist term. I'm not offended. I'm not trying to go down that path. But what I'm trying to say is like African American, nigger, Negro. So those numbers, slave. So we got that. and then you add the end date. This is the 117th day from when it happened. We're on the 117th day from George Floyd. And I literally said, oh, Buckeye numbers. Why do you think I'm emphasizing this so much? I mean, if we're saying it before we see it and it comes out, like what else do you need to see that this is literally what's going on? We need to actually now take steps. Like this is a recruitment video. It is. It's a recruitment video getting people to want to fucking do something, overthrow these people. Now you can't be on the fence. Oh, I don't have enough evidence. I'm not sure. What the fuck do you mean? What do you not just see that? Look at this. Douglas Swartz, City of Canal Fulton Police Chief, this fucking actor. Oh my goodness, man. The state of Ohio never disappoints with their concocted propaganda. Douglas Swartz, Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Yeah, checkmate, man. Hey, Kathy. I'm glad you like it when I get blown away. I really do. But it's funny. It's gonna keep happening. It's just like how. I mean, look, they're talking about 4/7. I mean, it's not even over yet. That's the best of the stream, like Kathy. Like it's all organic. Like in terms, not this obviously not this bullshit concocted propaganda, but just my reactions. Guys, I didn't even expect to see Ohio in this. I should have put him in the title. I'll add him. I'll probably add him now, just so you can see. I like to show you where I'm changing the title. I like to be transparent with everything I do. Plus Ohio, because it's that date numerology. Put Ohio there because that's what was called out, which is awesome. But I mean, these people they do not let up the riddles. Though the United States declared its independence on 4/7, Ohio 4776, Swartz wrote he personally feels the country wasn't a free nation until the 13th Amendment in 1865, which abolished slavery. But even then, he said, was the African American race truly a free race after that day, free of racism and discrimination? Why is it limited to the African American race? Again, I'm not undermining the guys. Yeah, they're being targeted. They're being absolutely fucked with by this gang. I'll never ever speak under it because that's literally what they've been doing. But this type of sentence from this type of propaganda, again, they're letting you believe that, oh yeah, if you're white, if you're maybe some other race, there's no discrimination, there's no racism, there's no oppression at all. It distracts you from the true oppressors. That's what I'm saying. If you're always worried about, oh, white people are racist against black people, you'll never see the true oppressors, the Society of Jesus, putting all this out by the numbers. And then Free Nation, the even code, another 53. The guy's name equals 53. 53 is the 16th prime. Ohio 16. I've said that so many times already this stream. They use 53 all the time. Vesica Pisces 53. Again, Ohio's the birthplace of football. Well, football has big origins in Ohio, big, history there. That's why they have the fucking thing there. Maybe the first game was played somewhere else. I don't know, but Ohio football go hand in hand. That's what everyone here cares about. I'm sure no one here would argue with that. They would love to have that. Oh, birthplace. Oh, hell yeah. That's all they fucking care about. That the Wright brothers, because they think the Wright brothers is all they have. It's like, guys, you have a very blatantly coded pattern of 47, 27, 72, 117. That's what you should be excited about. You can actually wake people up to this shit, especially if you're from Ohio. Was the African American race truly a free race? All this stuff. I kind of want to skip through the rest of this. Everyone on this earth older than 56 years of age lived in a time where African Americans were barred from using bathrooms that were labeled Society of Jesus 56, Black Lives Matter 56. Did I not just say earlier? You can always go back and hear these things. I said, and again, I'm always repeating myself so you can see that it's never after the fact. That's why I do this. It's never like, oh, look how cool this was. Guys, we can do this all day long. You guys can all do this too. It's all contrived propaganda. But I'm emphasizing that you're going to use the numbers for Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter equals 56. And everyone on the earth older than 56 years of age lived in a time, that's what they said this, right? Everyone on this earth older than 56 years of age lived in a time where African Americans were barred from using bathrooms that were labeled whites only. I'm trying my best to do this. Guys, you have to understand, again, I come from an engineering background. I like to do shit methodically, piecemeal. And I show you like the trading systems of things, it's price action, candlestick patterns, how it's all, piece by piece, and you see the bigger picture, step by step. Like, how do you think I'm just pulling shit out of my ass? Whites only, 60-48, nigger 60-48, 102, shuffling 120, Blackman 51. Man, I see that immediately. But again, there's just no excuses not to get it. You see the 56. See, talking about 60s. I just said whites only 60, nigger 60. They use these numbers again and again and again. Oh, don't forget racism equals 36. Racism 36. That's what's in Canal Fulton. CF 36. Buckeye 36. Racism 27. That's where the Buckeye State's being chosen. I've said this for years. They love putting out race-based propaganda. I've never seen them not do it. They've been doing it for years. Remember OSU's site? They always have the black people with the masks on. We'll see if they're still doing it. They might not do it this time, but I saw 3 times in a row. See, the first time, I'm telling you, the first 3 times, black people in masks. The first time, no. Does she still have is there still melanin in her skin? Of course there is. And that's what these people are always trying to show. Oh, it's diversity. They're trying to show you that these are slaves in masks. Guys, you have to understand who runs this university. It's the same gang who just runs CNN, the same fucking assholes who scripted the game yesterday. It's the same fucking assholes who script these people's games. The Big Ten said their back, so these fuckers are going to be participating in shit. And it's going to be all by the numbers. Probably for coronavirus. This pattern we're seeing now, that's what I'm saying. If you're trying to bet on the next OSU game, keep all this shit in mind. Their sports are by these same fucking numbers. Oh yeah, I can show you. Look at this. Look at the name of their course management system. Carmen. What do you think Carmen equals? See? You want to log in to get your what? Saving all this bullshit. Comply. Comply. Disciplinary actions. I'm going to show you this as well, but what I'm trying to show you is Carmen. You already know what it equals. I probably gave it away, but this is their course management system to log in, do your assignments. So Carmen, what do you think it equals? 70 or 27-36, like Buckeye. Equals the same thing as Buckeye. These are the Ohio State Buckeyes we're talking about. And the same reduction ciphers too. And Carmen equals 54, like Columbus, Ohio. That's where the school's at. It's the capital of Ohio. You cannot make this shit up. I'm telling you, they do it all this way. That, again, proves to you the tyrants who run this school. Who give you bullshit like all teaching staff and students are required to comply with university safety and health guidance, which includes wearing a face mask in any indoor space and in outdoor spaces, even when individuals can maintain appropriate physical distancing. Non-compliance will be warned first, and disciplinary actions will be taken for repeated offenses. So, and before, they were even like, it was indoor. Now it's like an outdoor, see? And I knew it was going to get to this point. Now you got to be worried because remember they had the 228 cases, death 228, or 228 suspended, I think. Yeah, for violating the rules. Because I don't wear a mask on the campus ever. I never will. So they want you to wear a mask 24/7 then, essentially. And also, I'm not a teaching staff or a student. So, fuck off. Why should they now target me next time I go there? That's fine. Because there's plenty of places to go. I don't give a fuck. But, I mean, you see the mockery. You see the bullshit. It's called Carmen. Carmen Canvas. Carmen Canvas 42. Wuhan Coronavirus 210. But Jesuit 21, 42. Saturn 42. Canvas 39, 102, 60. 24 with the S exception. It's probably even more with the VS, but yeah, we can't make this shit up, but they can. Yep. Yeah, Miss Mildred. Have not, will not comply. I'm not complying. I'm not wearing a mask ever at the campus ever. But guys, the day that someone comes up to me and harasses me about it, I'll let you know when it happens. It's bound to happen. But it's only going to happen the days I go over there. The only thing is, it's getting a little chillier outside, so I might not be going up there to sit around outside anymore like I used to. So it might not even happen. And they're not gonna like stop me. I mean, how did anyone stop me? It's social distancing. Why would they go up to anyone? You know. See robot stacking shelves in Japan. Yeah, I think we finished this. I'm gonna close some of these. Again, there's always more, but there's always more we can also talk about. So definitely, guys, if you have not checked out Gotcha Fake News, Zach's blog, definitely do. Always has good information. Oh, this is where he continues his work. They're going to take down his blog spot soon, probably, because they've already been taking down posts. But here, this black man, Stanley Crouch, he died at 74, 277 days from his birthday. That's the 59th prime Negro slave, Blues 59. Remember the Motown Records, one of the either not founders but executives dying at at 59. Then Little Richard dying at 5/9. Betty Wright 59 dying the next day. And the cool thing about this is that this was during the Wednesday live show, and this was one of the they have the ads because he's doing it on TFR. This was one of the ads, and they said he died at 74. And Zach put us all together, just like right there, then and there, to show how fucking repetitive this is. How it takes seconds to see this agenda. So if it takes seconds to see this stuff, sure, you can do a decode like Rambo, like at this level, and then take a little longer than seconds. But this is because there's levels to everything, and there's more to that guy's death, of course. We all know this, but what I'm trying to say is to just see, bam, how they're putting these out here and there. It does not take long. And it's not a matter of Zach's he's been doing it for 7 years, a long time. He does have that, but again, this the 277. That's a 59 prime. That's all. That's all you have to know. Maybe if you didn't know 277 is 59 prime, you could have put in a calculator. You should have seen the 59. You should have known that. Doesn't matter how new you are. Negro, slave, Rasta Blues 59. All the examples they do with 59. College leaders deserve an F for the reopening. You know what, guys? I think of all the days to go to 10 TV, this is the day we have to, real quick, because we've already seen so many. DeWine discloses his campaign received $19,755 from First Energy, company tied to House Bill 6. So there was like a House Bill 6, some kind of scam, like they're like a scandal type of thing. It's all obviously political theater. I guess 6 that's equals the same thing as Ohio, but it's like House Bill 6. It's like I can't really regurgitate exactly what it is because I didn't look that much. Like I didn't read the whole thing word for word what it was. It was passed by the Ohio General Assembly last year. It provided $1 billion bailout to the company and its affiliates. But there was like some fraud going on with that, which the whole thing's fraud in itself. But all I wanted to do is see how many days from Mike DeWine's birthday is this, and we'll move on. You probably won't get any more Buckeye numbers right now. I mean, the thing is, this is a big thing. Ohio 47, Buckeye 27. And today, with 47-27 numerology, the governor of Ohio is now being implicated, right? He's being implicated in this whole type of thing. And he said he donated funds to the Ohio Association of Food Banks. That's probably going to be super coded then. 118, Death 118, Scotch Ritter Freemasonry 143. So I kind of see that, but he donated into Food Banks 33. Food Bank, okay. So I think seeing how many days from his birthday would give us some context. 257, the 257 is the 55th prime, Sacrifice 55, Blood Sacrifice 257. So that's what I'm saying. We get the Blood Sacrifice 257. We get the Ohio Association of Food Banks 118, Death Sacrifice numbers. I just see that. I'm like, okay, is this like? I'm not saying they're gonna impeach him or anything out of this, but it's a negative thing for his career. House Bill 6 equals 56. I want to see without just the number. So in pure gematria, House Bill 6, 103 to 27 prime, Buckeye 27. So we're talking about House Bill 6. Are they with 27 numerology? Blood Sacrifice 67. See, Blood Sacrifice, pairing this Blood Sacrifice number with the 4727. This is a Blood Sacrifice ritual he's participating in. I wish this 19755 was a prime. But 19755 equals 27. Do you see how they're proven wrong again? Didn't I not just say we're probably not going to see any more Buckeye numbers in this? We're probably not going to see any more 7227. I think we've seen a bunch of them already. What is that supposed to mean? That's gambler's fallacy. That's literally what that just was. You see how gambler's fallacy can be seen in this and how it doesn't mean shit? How I could say, oh, we've seen enough 27s. No, we fucking haven't. 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 5 plus 5, 27. Is this not blowing your mind? So we saw this. We saw the Bengals game against the Browns. We saw that one with the white officer and Canal, whatever. Wow. And they're talking about 13 food banks for House Bill 6, 13 to 6 prime. The association says it received DeWine's donation in August, and the money was divided equally among 13 food banks across the state from House Bill 6. See? 13 to 6 prime. These people do not let up with the numerical rituals. Period. See, this was 13, the 6 prime, the 7th Fibonacci number. When you're out 6 and 7, you get Ohio numbers. How long have we been going? This might be a shorter stream this time. Kind of want to get back to work kind of soon. But I think we've seen enough. I mean, this is just the same crap. I can't believe this. And then Ohio lawmakers sponsoring repeal effort call House Bill 6 tainted. Let's just see if they keep it up with this. They might not, and we can move on. Tainted. Yeah, Buckeyes, the plural is 28, but tainted. Yeah, I like how tainted equals 73 like sacrifice, kill 28, kill 44, execution 11644, tainted. Interesting. But if it's it, that's why I was like, we got to finish off with 10 TV, seeing if they're going to do more 27, 72, and they literally do. One last time, 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 5 plus 5, 27. From First Energy Company. First Energy. I was going to say their initials FE 65, First Energy 65, but First Energy equals 61, right? Ohio 61. It's what? The Buckeye State. 151, the 36 prime. Buckeye 36. Because I'm not trying to be a woulda, coulda, shoulda, told you person, but for anyone who have missed the stream and you want to see this one, I did say this yesterday, that if you want to make sure that the stream's going to be top notch, full of good examples, check the date numerology. Because you have said, oh, Buckeye 20. Maybe I can start doing this myself, but Buckeye 27, Ohio 47. Could have easily been like, damn, tomorrow could be some Ohio rituals. I gotta tune in. But you can watch the recording. It's not a big deal. You know, I don't think FOMO is ever really a good thing. It's not a good thing to really have. Wait, whoops. September 19th. Tomorrow's date with Donald Trump's gonna be all over the media tomorrow. Definitely. In Ohio, you can get Ohio again, 103 to 27 prime. But more so be Donald Trump, Donald John Trump 68, Donald J. Trump 68, Donald Trump 48. They talk about Korea 23, North Korea even. The 263rd day of the year, 263 is the 56 prime. It'll be some big Donald Trump Jesuit ritual. It'll probably be like just on the level of, Kavanaugh, that type of shit. It's like White House, Capitol Hill, concocted nonsense. All by these numbers. I'm sure. And it'll be on a Saturday. Guys, Donald Trump should be the focus for tomorrow. I really think so. With his Jesuit numbers, Donald Trump numbers on a Saturday, he's an actor playing the role of Saturday Keeper of Time. That's what tomorrow's going to be. Yeah, it's almost guaranteed. Actually, I would just guarantee it. I mean, again, it's Donald Trump numbers on a Saturday. They never would not do something with him. What's going to happen to TikTok on Sunday? Time, Sun. The Sun's also the keeper of time. So if it's already on your phone, you got to keep it. But guys, you can always just download it then.
Major new restrictions.
Like if you want, you can always download just like the files and put it on your phone. Maybe if you have an iPhone, you probably can't do it without jailbreaking it because iPhones are just so they make them. But it's not a big deal. Because I was thinking of using this to keep putting out this work. So that might be a sign. I mean, if you don't want to do it because you don't like TikTok and what it can put on your phone, because there's already crap on my phone at this point. I've had CNN on my phone at one point, and so I had to have done. They said they need a deal by November 12th. Just want to see from that to Donald Trump's birthday. See if there's anything to look out for. 151 days, the 36 prime. TikTok is 23. They could be doing that a little bit more of that tomorrow. I know they said Sunday, but hey, Miss Mildred. Yeah, well, so yeah, streaming on weekends is a bit harder for me. But now that it's cooling down, because I spend most of my weekends like outside, like in the morning through the afternoon, for like several hours. But now that I probably won't be as much, I might stream more often. I'll try to just be disciplined and stream for like an hour or something. Not go because I'll probably go like 6 hours if I'm not careful. September 23rd, that could be a good day. 239. We can talk about the flag again, which is shown on 239 Arch Street. That's a 52nd prime. Oh, that's another Ohio day for sure. Ohio's going to be in some propaganda. I guarantee it. Buckeye 36. Day with 36 life lesson numbers. 72 numerology. Buckeye 72. Sun equals 9. 27. Let's stay with 99 days remaining. Donald Trump will be heavy here too because the Sun numbers. You can even see maybe Drew Brees, New England 13, the Bavarian Illuminati, all type of stuff. It's gonna be so shameful when all this stuff will actually come true, and then someone will be like, "Oh, we just try to make things work." Like, nope. If you read the date numerology, you know what they're doing. Well, I'm glad to be part of your day, Miss Mildred. Especially now, I know now that you're on your empty nest journey, like empty nest vacation. I'm glad that can be a part of that experience, which is great. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Get ready to go back to work. Probably like once people start talking and want me to start doing stuff to help them, which should be really soon. Even not, I don't want to go for like an hour and a half today. So where are we? Yeah, I'll try to go for like no more than 10 more minutes. 10 minutes, absolute tops. Carjacker held a couple hostage for hours, then killed the husband. Investigators say. So this is a blood sacrifice ritual. In Gematria, blood sacrifice equals 67. Today's what? A day with 67 numerology. Again, blood sacrifice equals 257. It was 257 days from Mike DeWine's birthday that he was in this ritual. So they're using these same numbers again and again. So carjacker, that's probably coded. Let's see if car had anything. Carjacker, 173 to 40th prime, 3470. So far, I just still see the blood sacrifice killing numbers. Even with the K exception, that's 43. The 14 prime. Sure, I'm not even gonna try to connect that to the 104 days remaining. That doesn't mean that they don't do that, right? But again, I have to just hone in on the things that they're, without a shadow of a doubt, doing. So let's open up this piece of propaganda, this ritual. 1211. Now the 712. You see that? I know I kind of clicked around, but they just did some shit right there. Maybe it was a cached page, but still. 712. 1 plus 2 is 3. I'm gonna have to go back and see that because there was just a 1211 there. Now it's just like this. Are they reverting their update or something? You guys saw that. They're fucking with the propaganda. So sacrifice 73, update at 712. 1 plus 2 is 3. Eileen and Jordan Stevens, as they prepare to welcome their first child. Jordan is now dead, and Eileen is home, recuperating after being held hostage. Driving to church on Sunday, when a car rear-ended their Ford Mustang on Interstate 24 in Tennessee. It was about 9:30 a.m. 93. Godson 93. Sunday 39. This was the 13th. I see Tennessee and immediately think, are we looking for the number 16? Remember, Tennessee is all about the number 16. It's a 16th state. Equals 106. Tennessee equals 34, like what? Tennessee equals 47. Today's date with 47 numerology. Carjacker 34, like Tennessee. The Tennessee carjacker. It's always so coded. Murder 34, it turned to a murder 34. The name of the deceased, Jordan Stevens. 166, 49, 77. Jordan Stevens, 67. That's the main number they're hitting us with this one. Jordan Stevens, 67, like blood sacrifice. Like how they're publishing this today. They with 67 numerology. Sunday school in Rutherford County. They're driving a Ford Mustang. Ford equals 43. Like carjacker. Ford Mustang 60138. A Mustang. Like even this, I'm trying to see why there's a Ford Mustang here. We'll get this. Carjack, this the root word, 47. Today's date with 47 numerology. D'Angelo Dorsey, 29. This guy has to be black. He's 29, black 29. His name is D'Angelo. It sounds like some name they give one of their black agents. Kill 44. Black people 44. African American equals 44. And he just had committed a series of deadly crimes nearby, right? And they're whites in the South. He's black. Oh, again, let me not make these assumptions. This guy could easily be white. So let's see. But with the 44 initials, 29 years old. Oh, yep. Typical. Of course. Not hard to see. You guys, you see that? Some dumb. Oh, his name was Dan. Yeah, sure, his name was D'Angelo. But guys, it could have been. He could have been maybe Hispanic or something, which still would have fit the pattern. Just that type of programming too. But it's just again, white versus black, racial divisive programming. Should have just done his name gematria. Probably some 42, some 59 or something. Oh, let's get racism numbers. Again, D'Angelo Dorsey, DD44, D is the fourth letter. When you read up 44, you get 144. His name equals 144, 6372. Like Jesuit order. Jesuit order putting this out. D'Angelo 58, 31, Slave 31, Negro 32. That's why the blood sacrifices, black people. I said possibly Facebook. That's always kind of a, I see Facebook a lot. The one thing is this. I know I love this date numerology cipher, the red one, but I don't feel like it's one of their main ones. Like if I saw like 3150, like these two ones, I feel like it's kind of stronger. But because we see them use this one all the time. I mean, we see them using it now. D'Angelo 5831. Today's date with 5831 numerology, like Facebook 5831. That is the pattern I was talking about. That's why, sure, there's no Facebook, but can you stop being so linear minded? You know what I meant. 5831 branded propaganda. And I say it all the time. If I don't call it right, you'll get propaganda by these numbers. Slave 31. And again, they're saying he just committed a series of deadly crimes nearby. He had opened fire inside a moving vehicle, killing one person and wounding another before jumping out of the car as traffic slowed down, said David Rosh, director of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. While attempting to carjack a different vehicle, he had allegedly shot a woman in the hand, then exchanged words with the truck driver before shooting him in the face. The Stevens were unaware. They pulled over after he rammed into their car, and their hours-long nightmare began. They stopped, believing it to be a fender bender, and at that point, Dorsey took them hostage at gunpoint. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said. By the time the ordeal ended later that afternoon, Jordan Stevens, 23, was dead along with Darcy Johnson, 28, the man in an initial moving car. 4 others were injured, including Eileen Stevens. Also want to point out how this man 28, the man Darcy Johnson is 28, and I was even thinking when I read Darcy Johnson, I was thinking of a female because I know more females named. It's probably a co-ed name, but growing up, I've seen females named Darcy. Right, it's just my experience. So you can just see again, it's just like this man. He's 28. It's probably even more to that. You'll kill 28. And how they stylize it here: 28, the man in an initial moving car. 4 others were injured, including Eileen Stevens. We didn't do her name yet. The Jesuit order equals 201. The Catholic Church 75. The Jesuit order 61. Or what did I say? I meant to say 69. I don't know if it's a 61. The Jesuit order 69. Stevens, this last name of them, 104. See Stevens 104 telling us about him on a date with 104 days remaining. They're saying this happened Sunday, but they're bringing it up today. Sunday was what, 13/9? Just like the day Tupac Shakur's death. Oh, I see this now. This happened on Interstate 24 on the 24th anniversary of the death of Tupac Shakur. See that how this works? The only thing is Tennessee. I don't know what connections he had to Tennessee. I don't think he had any, but maybe that doesn't matter. They're driving to church on Sunday when a car rear-ended their Ford Mustang on Interstate 24 in Tennessee at 9:30 a.m. And what is 93 again? Crucifixion 90. No, God. Crucifix 93, right? God's Son 93. What do we have? Machiavelli. Well, that equals. I spelled it wrong. Sorry. Well, I'll get it right. With 1 L. This is what Gematria does help you with. Because you know you spelled something wrong if the Gematria doesn't come out. Machiavelli 74. Like Jesus. Right? Like cross. Like parables. Like gospel, etc. Like Jesus Christ. So Machiavelli, what's the name of the album? What does the album look like? See, on a cross. So this is happening 24 years after the death of Tupac in Tennessee. And it's happening at 9:30 on the way to church on Sunday. Stevens 104 like the Roman Catholic Church. Here's a quick thing I like to do sometimes. I don't know how, you know, but again, if it's not on Wikipedia, it's not that important. I know that sounds really stupid to say, but for a very long, okay, and I'm not saying it's not coded. I'm not saying it's irrelevant, right? I'm just saying for just this quick type of decode, that's a quick, no, a quick type of decode, not deep decode, a quick decode. Over his long article, if I can't control F and find Tennessee, then maybe wasn't that central to him. But you could have Los Angeles, you get 29 references to Los Angeles, right? Or New York, stuff like that. Stuff like he's been representing, and they sing about Los Angeles all the time. LA with the 213 area code. Final album coming on 213. Dies 213 days later to drive-by shooting 213. But it's not just Tennessee. It's the fact that it's the 16th state. There's probably something they're doing here. Exit 111B. Law enforcement from multiple agencies were working to find the SUV and located it shortly after 3:30 p.m., leading to a pursuit that reached speeds of over 100 miles per hour. 331. That's a 67 prime, but sacrifice equals 67. Because, guys, they didn't have to tell you about the pursuit that reached speeds of over 100 miles per hour. That's an irrelevant detail. Didn't have to tell you that. Sure, for the entertainment factor, sure, I guess. But 331, that's why they did that. I mean, it just makes so much sense. But, of course, 33, Jesus Christ dying at 33. Guess I could have just scrolled down. Look, D'Angelo, Dorsey. I don't think I did Dorsey yet. Dorsey, I did. Maybe I didn't, but Negro 32, 76, Slave 31. So D'Angelo and Dorsey both equal the same thing as Slave. Slave 31. That's why I said black. Yeah, it's not being racist. Whenever I put black people in my title, understand they're going to have racist numbers like this. There's no other way. I'm just not going to, always put that in my title and then start getting strikes and shit. But if I ever say black people, you're going to get, and again, black people 44, DD 44, and then equals 144. The First Baptist Church of McMinnville, MM, 44. 1 plus 3 is 4. M reduces to 4. They're doing it again. And that equals the same thing as Jesuit Order, 171 to 18th triangle number, like IHS. Okay. Door was from St. Louis, Missouri. Reminds me of Ferguson, but had no arrest records in Tennessee. St. Louis, Missouri, 67, like blood sacrifice. St. Louis, Missouri, 104. Today's what? Day with 67 numerology, 104 days remaining. St. Louis, Missouri, 67, 104. That's when the thing is from today. Just like how Stevens equals 104, how the Roman Catholic Church equals 104. Or let's see, real quick. So Roman Catholic Church without the is 104. With the is 1 to 16. And they code these all the time. Roman Catholic Church 193 to 44 prime. Yes, I thought he looked like Lil Wayne too. See, it's one of those things where the one time I didn't say this guy looks like someone. At least I'm glad you called it out too, though. Called out before I said it, which was even better. But yeah, as soon as I saw him, I was thinking this guy looks like Lil Wayne. It's a Lil Wayne deep fake. Yeah, all that programming. Oh my goodness, man. Don't be surprised if they used Lil Wayne. Hey, man, act in this. I mean, I can see how it's not Lil Wayne, but it could be his cousin. It could be not related to him at all. So that's something I can't prove, but he does look like Lil Wayne. From another black man from the South. It's just stupid. Nurse arranges for a plane to fly a dying father to see his son play football one last time. It's by the numbers. By the numbers of football. So yesterday. I already see Super Bowl numbers. Oh my goodness. Super Bowl equals 41 and 49. This came out what? 17/9 they published this. 179 is the 41st prime. And they're updating it at the 49th minute of the hour. 10:49. And 149 is the 35th prime. Catholic 35. Lehman 35. You know, on this Ohio Day, they have this on the front page today. Scott Sullivan, Scottish Freemasons, made football. Walter Camp, Camp 33. Scott Sullivan, probably some, sacrifice, death, killing, murder, cancer numbers. See, I told you, we got football numbers, and we have guys. Every time I guess these things, they always give. It's always everything. It's literally always everything. 187 is a homicide code. Football equals 43 and 83. Society of Jesus 187. They're even branding the propaganda. So yeah, we're gonna close this. We're gonna leave off with this one because it's already super coded. There's probably not much else to do in anyway. September 11th. All right, maybe we can finish off with someone else. I think just seeing this guy's name with the football numbers, the murder numbers, killing 43, football 43, Scott Sullivan, see, in the football. 4383, Scott Sullivan. All right. Well, that's good. I mean, again, it's always good that I'm okay. Perfect. This NASA. See, I was skipping this whole time. I was looking at NASA. I always saw this in the back of my mind, but I didn't talk about it. But they're talking about the Xbox Series X. X Saturn. X is Saturn is right under this NASA programming. But we'll speed run NASA real quick and then be done. 31 life lesson number. That's the 11th prime. Look, but here they were 47 numerology. They're compensated at 47 degrees. Freemasonry equals 58. 22 is the master builder number. 11 is the master number. 31 is the 11th prime. Sun 27. Freemasonry 67 and 58. That's why we have NASA space programming. Sun 18th to 18th. NASA astronauts have a new task. Make videos of Estee Lauder products. Because Estee Lauder is NASA. It's literally run by NASA. It is. How's it not? It's run by the Jesuits, by the Freemasons. Estee Lauder, look, Masonic 11543. It's always Masonic with the space program. You see this shit? 11543, 74, reflection of 47. Estee Lauder 11543. We haven't even clicked on it yet. Updated at 620. Mason 62. 17. On the 17th, they published it. Mason 62. It was published yesterday. Space 17. Yesterday, did it with 26 numerology.
Overview effect, the impact.
Space equals 26. They were 26 numerology. Masonry 105. Masonry 105. See that? Zionism 105. You also have some Saturn numbers there too. Chaos 46. 3-minute 38-second video. I'm just in a rush right now, but not really. 218-second video, 218, Moon 218. In the Hebrew cipher. So Moon 218, the 21/8 total solar eclipse. Here we have some Freemason right here on set. ISS 20. That's what it says back there. 49, 36, 27. Scottish. The International Space Station has served as the world's most unique laboratory for 2 decades, hosting hundreds of scientific experiments, crews of astronauts, and even the occasional slime. This probably has some Masonically coded stuff. Occasional slime. Slime is Masonically coded. Oh, yep. Scottish Rite 78. Jesuit 78. Saturn 93. Illuminati 150. Slime 58. See, Masonically encoded. Slime 58. 31. Today's date with 58, 31, and 22 numerology. Telling you about, but they're not telling you. This is published yesterday. I get it. Is on the front page, and it does show how important these numbers are to these people. Freemasonry equals 58, like slime. You can always tell what these people are going to do. Notice how I'm saying, oh, look for the 72, 27, 36. We haven't even seen any 117s yet. Sure, we've seen some 36s. And so with the space program, you'll see 72s and 27s, more so 27, like Sun 27, but even it's not as much. It's always Masonry numbers. Completely different pattern now. NASA wants to buy moon rocks. I hope this is published on 17th. Oh, 11th. Because moon numbers. Yeah, moon 50, moon numbers. That's why I looked at this. Moon 1551. That's it with 1551 numerology. Before we plug in this shit in, I'm telling you what to look for. Moon 51 reversing, 15 in the full reduction. And what are they telling you? On September 11th, they're publishing it. NASA wants to buy moon rocks. So it's about the moon. Moon 1551. They with 111 days remaining, telling you this with a 111-second or a minute 11-second video. Roadmap, they put roadmap in quotes. Guys, we have to spend a day doing NASA propaganda. This is crazy. Roadmap 32, Scottish 32, Revelation 121, Pillar 6832. And then moon rocks. See where. So I have moon rocks 42 like Freemason, Freemason 48, Conspiracy 123, Outer Space 123, 42. Same thing, same pattern. That's why I'm doing it so quickly. That's why you can speed run this shit. But I'm not truly speed running it. I also wouldn't be saying anything. I wouldn't be plugging in any gematria. I'd just tell you to take my word for the coding and double check it. But this is like called an educated speed run, where I'm showing you how they're doing this as quick as I can without being confusing. 50 and 500 grams. When did Estee Lauder die? Was that a person? I swear it was a person as well. Yeah, didn't she really fucking die? Not long ago either. Oh, it was kind of long ago. I was thinking of Gloria Vanderbilt, but still. Her July 1st birthday. See how NASA's using her in a ritual? NASA astronauts have a new task. Make videos of Estee Lauder products. Estee Lauder with the 1/7 birthday. Space 17. April 24th, 2004. When she died. Scottish numbers in her death. 3250. 113 to reflection 311. That's what they're using her. 55th day of the year. They like that number. God, Satan. April 24th to the 17th. Only thing is with this, maybe it's the actual day they do the thing. I'm really trying to go through this really quickly if you don't notice. 147 days from the anniversary of her death. From the 16th anniversary of her death. We're not 16 yet, 33. Estee Lauder, or Freemason 147, Outer Space 147. We were just talking about this pattern. Outer Space 147. Freemason 147. Conspiracy 147. It's always this number of the space program. We've been seeing this for years and years and years and years. Same pattern. And what is this? 147 days from the 16th anniversary of her death. They're publishing this propaganda about them Estee Lauder. Louder. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Lauder, louder. But you get the point. 21 weeks, Saturn 21, Jesuit 21. So now we see from 2004. 5,909 5,990 days. I don't know if that's a prime. The 109th prime. 599 is the 109th prime. 109 is the 29th prime. Masonic 29. There's probably some more that I'm definitely missing. S.J. Lauder. 160, so the 16 years from when she died to doing this. S.J. Lauder, we already did that with the Masonic numbers. Lauder, whatever. Lauder 61. Advanced night repair skin serum. Serum? I mean, why would you want any government serum on your body? Come on, people. It's a serum. And look what they're telling you about it. Advanced night repair 179. Publishing this on 17/9. Advanced night repair. Oh my goodness. That's the 109. Guys, isn't this a crazy fucking ritual? Look at this shit. This is what we're going to close on. If you want homework, you can do it from her birthday. I don't think we have time for that. But this is because it's even better to me. She died at what? 97, death 97, in Manhattan, New York. She's from New York as well. Corona Queens, New York. Now in the time of coronavirus, she's back at this propaganda. So she died at 97. So from when she died at 97 years old, April 24th, 2004, right? From then all the way to them publishing this, telling us that NASA astronauts have a new task, make videos of Estee Lauder products. From that to this, right, is what? 5,990 days. In numerology, drop to 0. 599 is what? The 109th prime. What are they promoting? What are they selling to you? What are they marketing in this propaganda? The Estee Lauder products, a new formula of the company's advanced night repair skin serum, are expected to launch aboard a Northrop Grumman Cygnus spacecraft tucked alongside 8,000 pounds of other cargo experiments and supplies. NASA astronauts will be tasked with capturing imagery and video of the product. So they're telling you that is the company's advanced night repair skin serum. Advanced night repair equals 109. See, the 109th prime from when she died, essentially, because 5990, 599. Wow. This is how deep these people do this shit. Northrop Grumman Cygnus spacecraft, the spacecraft they're on, 111, 105. Reminds me of that propaganda they linked. But from September 11th. Hell, this was published today with 105 days remaining. This equals 3. Northrop Grumman, that company, 211 to 47 prime. Alright, I'm done. I'm out of breath. That was a fun speed run. Why watch the news to get emotional or upset before going to bed? It's not healthy and people don't realize it. Yeah, it goes to their subconscious and that's their dreams. It's so fucked up. Exactly. Stupid. So I'm glad you guys having a good conversation. I'm about to close the stream. Anyone who stayed for the end, I'm glad you stayed for that because wow. Yeah, thanks a lot, Nathan. I know Nathan might have left. I'm sure you guys might come back and check out what you missed. It's not big. You guys will all remember this one. If not, I mean, we will. September 17th from when Estee Lauder died. You get 599. So I wish it was in the name of the thing, but you got the riddle. Kanye West Twitter. Do the YCAD code. Yeezy Christian Academy. Man, I really have no time. I gotta go back to work right now. I'm already behind schedule, but I'll spell Academy unless they spelled it like this. Academy. But you never know that they misspell things on purpose. Yeezy Christian Academy 112 like Catholicism. Oh my goodness. 104 like Roman Catholic Church. That's probably why you looked at this. Nice. Kanye West. I gotta follow Kanye West on Twitter. For all the rituals he participates in, I'm surprised I don't follow him. Because I don't care if he's obnoxious. That's good. That's more bullshit. Yeah, it's more distraction for people, but it's more shit to look at. More shit to decode. Also, Yeezy Christian Academy. Jesus is so good. Won't he do it? YCA. When he tweeted the 1251. This is Eastern time, or else I would say if this is Central time, I would say oh, when 151 Eastern. Jesus Christ 151, but I'm not gonna make that work because this is Eastern time. There's no way you can make this work for 151. At least in my understanding. I'm sure these people make anything work all they can, right? They love making things work. They love, oh, we're close enough to 151. I'm sure this gang loves how this is close enough to 151, right? But again, for teaching purposes, I'll never go down that road because I just don't think it serves me any purpose. YCA 52, like a Young Christian Academy is 239, the 52nd prime. Yeah. We'll quickly do from his birthday till today. Then I just gotta go. June 8th. $102 Nigger 102. What's Christian equal besides Christian 101? Christian 47. See, Christian equals 47. They with 47 numerology talking about his Young Christian Academy. Maybe who knows, he could have done something about it yesterday. Because, man, that how it could have been 101 for David Smith's birthday. I mean, he's posting it today, though. And also, it's not like he's saying, join my academy. I think he's probably been promoting this for before this, you know what I mean? I think he's been promoting YCA before this. Yep, they're both run by the YMCA. No, it's not great. Well, yeah, it should be equal. How's it? It's run by the same exact gang, so I don't get it. So yeah, we'll start leaving it here. Maybe look for Kanye West today though. Today is 102 days from his birthday. 3 months, 11 days. YCA equals Jesus Black. That's interesting. Black Jesus. Do you see Poltergeist? Maybe I've seen it. I've seen a lot of these horror movies. I just don't really remember them. They all seem the same to me. They're kind of entertaining, but or maybe I seen, maybe I didn't. I could have fallen asleep through it or something. But yeah, I'm here, guys. Or I'm about to leave. I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll try to do a stream this weekend. It might be early in the morning. It might be like 10 a.m. Eastern. You know what I mean? 11 a.m. Eastern, maybe even 9 a.m. Eastern. We'll see. But peace out, guys. Peace, Hammy Sosa. Appreciate y'all. Peace, guys. Sophia, Bob Barker, Adam. Yeah, y'all stay safe too. Love y'all. Miss Mildred, keep enjoying your new lifestyle. Just thinking about what you're doing now, Miss Mildred, just makes me feel good too. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're feeling good, doing good. Oh, the kitties, yeah, they're. I mean, it's just it's funny. Maybe I need to. Maybe next time I'll stream in a different room so they'll actually come to me, right? Like how I'm oriented right now, it's just like the most they'll do is maybe sit right here, right? It's just hard for them to walk on top of me. They don't really do that much anymore. They've kind of like gotten more mature. You know what I mean? Oh, you're welcome, Miss Mildred, for sure. I mean it. Saturday morning cartoon stream. Cool. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. It might not be that long. I'll say it now, but I'll try my best to make it not so long. Hey, Nils with Hope. Glad you're here as well. Hope you were here for the stream. Love you too. Much love. Yeah, peace to you too, VL. All right, peace, guys. Catch you later. Hope tomorrow morning it's like at least 80% chance I will. I'll try my best. Peace.